guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Emma from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Bleach, Tanzania Blood Wars, Part 2, Episode 10.
Yes. Last episode we fought Giselle. French. Let's come out with the French.
Joelle.
The
zombie girl.
Quincy who creates zombies with her blood. And she's facing Kurotsuchi and his own zombies, because he's brought back Aaron cars from the war back in the day.
It's the Battle of the Living Dead.
Yes, and she herself has a very strong zombie on her side, a Bambieta. We found out that that's what happened to her. Like, she got killed by her own friends and then turned into this puppet who's addicted to, I'm assuming, the blood that she was given to be turned into a zombie. So at first we were facing Bambieta and we were like, yeah, okay, it's tough, but we can do something, right? Like, the Arankars are keeping up with the side characters, Shinigamis, that were turned, and Kurotsuchi is always one step ahead, so that's great. And then, surprise, surprise, another zombie, Hitsugaya.
Hitsugaya.
That's what happened to him.
My boy.
It's really sad to see him like this, and now I was willing to write off the other Shinigamis. I was like, okay, they've been turned. I don't know if we can save
They're
them.
side characters. It doesn't matter.
It didn't really, well, I mean, it mattered, but not as much as seeing Hitsugaya as a zombie.
We need to save this one.
To be fair, they don't have to be dead to be turned, so there's a chance. Fine. And Kurotsuchi, he's a creep, but he's very intelligent. He can come up with a solution.
He is both.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna save him, and meanwhile, Ichigo, Orime, and Chad are preparing to go to the palace to stop Iwag and talk some sense into Ishida. They want to understand why he's doing this. They're giving him a chance to explain, so that's pretty good. And our girl Yuruichi came back.
Yeah.
We'll move into this episode right away and see what happens. We need to see this fight and save your boy. So let's do this. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
All right. Let's go.
I'm like, that aside, he's also a captain. He's strong. And I don't want any of these guys to die.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we can't fight him. Ouch! No shit! We're just starting with their foot. Not his boy. Ah!
Oh, fudge.
Kurotsuchi, can you do something?
Holy shit.
It's like worse since it's him.
Don't tell me he's really a corpse.
He's not a corpse, he's not dead. Fuck that.
You think?
死ぬ前にゾンビにしちゃった方が戦だから動きはいいし消えるから操り放題だしで
Oh no, I don't want him to be dead. What the fuck?
Hitsugaya.
何が面白いのかと問いたい。
S じゃないからそんなの問われても困るんですけど
なかなかの
I know.
We gotta
It's
find a
so
way.
wrong.
本当によ
It's really
teal eyes.
nice.
They're like red.
Holy shit, he's fucking badass still.
He is badass, but it's not my boy.
Maybe we can bring him back. He brought people back.
ということぐらいわからんのかね。瀕死放置の刑だよ。くそ野郎。室ヶ谷隊長、勝手に私の被験体を殺され
Like, I don't like Kurotsuchi, but if he can save him, I'm gonna be grateful.
会話は無駄なのだったね。
Come on.
礼節の張り付いている私としては、酷な目に合わせるのは性に合わない。
Fuck that, that's not true.
試したい薬がいくつもあるんだ。受けてくれるね。
Just save him, please.
心配はいらない。精霊帝のために。だよ。
I swear to God, if they let him die.
Please
Well,
no.
I mean, she transformed him right before he died, but she could be assuming, underestimating him, or maybe she saved him by turning him, and there's a way.
I
Or
don't know.
Kurotsuchi brought back dead Arankars. We can bring him back.
Yeah, but there are still zombies.
Fuck that, we can save him. Don't write him off just yet. To be fair, this is cool to see them two fight, but not like
Yeah.
this.
思ってばかりいる私など不思議かね。
You're still a captain.
足そぎ自動にセンサーを埋めてね、体内に入った刃に対し角度をつけて接触するよう設定した。自動で受け切るという。
He is very intelligent. Second only to Urara.
剣以外で攻撃させるための思わなかったかね。挽回
Oh, fuck.
大グレン氷輪丸
This is not enjoyable.
I mean, it is enjoyable, but it sucks.
It's twisted.
I know.
室ヶ谷隊長
He's grown.
君に試したい薬がいくつもあるんだ。今なら受けてくれ
What
る
the fuck?
精霊帝のためにだよ。
How is he doing this?
こもってばかりいる私などに不思議かね。それはもう
Yeah. It's like one wrong path and then we go back and try something else.
大グレン氷輪丸
He looks so good.
And go back again?
Yeah. It's like experiments.
How?
Is he already a test subject? Like he's learning more and more.
君に試したい薬がいくつもあるんだ。
How is he?
なんだこれは。
Well, if anything, there's a bit of personality in there.
But just like with Bambieta, then.
脳が気づき始めているね。
He's waking him up.
何度目の今かね。使用者に新しく素晴らしい体験を与え
He's drugged already.
知覚、反応、
He's gonna save him.
過去を見通す力を与えた。あるポイントを通過するたびに立ち戻る。
That is so fucked up and really cool.
通さねば前に進めない。10回を超えると副作用が起こる。司る部位が30秒ほど完全に麻痺室ヶ谷隊長は思ってくれるだろうが。
Well, I keep my, doing my experiments.
さて、ここで問題だ。君に薬を持ったのだろう。
You know what? That's making me appreciate Ishida a lot more for his fight with him. Oh.
完全に麻痺する。やめろ！抵抗してくれるとサメになるよ。
I'm not sure if we're helping or not. I don't know. I can't trust Kurotsuchi. But then, can we? I don't know. Oh,
隊長、副隊長が揃って死体とは。
no, come on. Okay, there's no fucking way.
ちらっと置いてくれたまえ。
What that?
What the fuck is going on?
They love doing this in this arc. They love putting us in a position where we can't really root for anyone. We're like so split between the two.
Okay, Dan
That's
can
simple.
root for. That is nice.
ノーフィンパターン。やつに穴がねえ。
Byakuya is perfect. What do you mean? Not him. He'll just be badass for the second part of the episode.
貴様を倒し、陛下のもとへ。
No, you were left behind.
比べない。挽回。
I think yeah, they gave us the first half where we're like, ah shit, and now
Relief. Queen cheese? Where?
That's over already?
あの野郎本当に S ノートに吹っ飛ばされたのと同じやつか？随分腕が立つじゃねえかよ。
He had a bit of training.
He went to the spa.
Yeah.
朽木隊長。
Can we see his bankai?
俺が一人倒す間に3人。
He's a
It's
captain.
Byakuya, come on. It's expected.
何するんですか。なぜ私に切りかかる。
Yeah.
それとも K は正真正銘俺ですよ。ペペ様のために。
So not zombies, but still a controlled type of power.
君の心は真っ二つ。心と体。僕なまら。
Oh, okay.
やめて。
Yamato!
いいために争わないで。み一人のお手柄になるなんてないかな。
So he creates fangirls.
すべて愛のために起こるんだよね。ところに戦いなし。戦いは悲しく。戦いは美しいんだよね。
Yeah, knock him out, then go after Pepe.
愛だなんだと騒いでいたが遠いのままにする
Yeah.
Cut your bullshit, man.
術者を切りさえすれば傀儡の
Which is what I think we should do maybe with the other zombies.
見抜いてくるね怖い怖い
I got like Naruto flashbacks of dodging the kisses when we first meet Lee.
どうやら愛というだけあって
そうだね。なんで残白刀で受けた
Oh,
Zanpakutos have souls, so
君たちから挽回をいただかなかったミーにはいつでも奪えるものだから君はミーにチャンスを与えたよミーを愛する武器を死神が使うチャンスをねどんな困難をも乗り越え目的を果たそうとするラー
oh shit! No, the cloak. The cloak's gonna protect him.
You think?
Well, maybe.
It
He
was
has
supposed.
love.
I'm assuming if it protected him when he was going down, it can protect him from this. A weird, twisted Cupid. Oh. So fuck the cloak. It happened off screen, I guess, but Kurotsuchi prevailed.
がいたものだ
わしに何をした
作ったんだよ
I'm gonna need more than that.
アランカルどもの体液にさぞ堪能してもらえたことと思う無駄だよ私の作る全ての薬物に対して耐性があるこのゾンビ化は相手の冷圧によって量が違う血液の一滴が脳に達した時点でゾンビ化するが高ければ侵入した血液が行き渡ってようやくゾンビ化する肌が赤黒く濁っているのはそのためだそれ以外の血液を作った血液状物質に
He's gonna, oh, okay. Take the poison out.
He's gonna take you out.
この薬剤を打つことで私のゾンビになる
I still don't like the fact that they're zombies. Can we do more than that? Thank you for listening. He's creepier than you.
その結果が死なせてやることもできたはずだ
It's
手遊
Kurotsuchi.
ぶような真似を
Like, they can still be useful.
精霊体を守るのが本懐だとは思わんかね
詭弁だ
ゾンビよりミーの愛の方が強いもん
Is it stronger than Kurotsuchi?
ミーの虜にしてやったこともあった
Nah.
Not this time.
そいつらはすでにジジとやらのゾンビ
He's a bigger creep and a stronger opponent.
私のゾンビに愛など通じぬ
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
絶対許せないもんリルトットちゃんお元気そうで嬉しいな
You got her friend to punch her in the face.
潰し合わせて殺そうとしたんだ分かってんだ
Says the girl who was part of the group that killed Bambieta.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you know, play on your own and are not part of the group. Coming in like fucking homewreckers. Well, he doesn't give a shit. I plan to redecorate.
ここが礼を切る
Yeah. We'll deal with you later. Ichigo's on his way.
Oh man. I can't believe that Hitsugaya is dead.
I don't want to believe
He's
it.
a zombie?
I know, but I don't want to believe it completely.
But it's different because he got changed right before his death.
I feel like... Okay, first of all, this episode was all sorts of wrong. I said it last time, you know, it's... Kurotsuchi is the perfect character to kind of remind us that there's no white side or black side, there's no good or evil.
Yeah, everybody is messed up.
Everyone is kind of gray, a shade of gray, right? Because their morality changes depending on what they want or what they want to achieve and stuff. So Kurotsuchi is very pragmatic. He's not emotional at all, which makes sense that he would be killing the love guy.
He's a mad scientist.
Yeah, but like Urara is also sort of like a mad scientist, but I truly believe he can make, you know, he can have friendships, he can have some emotions, he cares and he feels guilt, and that's kind of why he does the things he does. Like, he has his idea of what he wants in the future. He has his experimentations and he wants to try to do stuff, but when he messes up a lot, he gets involved later on to try and correct things because he feels guilt. Kurotsuchi is a mad scientist in the way of progress for progress's sake, right? He doesn't make connections. His closest person is a fucking puppet too, if you think about it.
She's a robot, yeah.
Yeah, there's no love there. There's no feelings. It's progress for progress's sake. The purpose of Soul Society, the purpose of the captains in there, the purpose of the Shinigamis, he doesn't get attached. So he's like, well, if you can help in death, might as well keep you around, right? Might as well use you still. I'm glad it's Byakuya who's saying, like, it's kind of wrong, man, to do this. Like, you could have let them die and instead you're using them after. Like, you're using them like puppets. How are you different than the ones we're fighting? And he's like, well, our purpose is to protect Soul Society and keep the balance.
So why not even in death, right?
Yeah, like, if they can still do their job, might as well do it. So I understand. Every time Kurotsuchi is on screen, I understand it's going to be fucked up. By the way, I said it before, but it really makes me appreciate Hishida's fight, which I used to, not like back in the day. His fight with Kurotsuchi, I used to fast forward through it, but now I can appreciate him a lot more because he stood his ground against Kurotsuchi. For sure, Kurotsuchi being a scientist, he always gets better, right? He implements new stuff to his fighting, his sword, his drugs and stuff. Like, he makes them better, and this is how good of a character he can be. You know what they say about Tony Stark? Why he's so good, why his character is so good is that every movie in the MCU you see him mess up, but then subtly in the next he'll create something to rectify the mistakes he had
because he learned from his mistakes.
So in that way, he's a scientist too, in a way. He's an engineer, Tony Stark, but Kurotsuchi is a scientist in a similar way, right? Every time something doesn't go right, he creates something new to make it go right. And he gets stronger and stronger. And people leave him to his devices and his plans because he's too weird. But I can appreciate the genius. Watching an episode where his whole purpose is to transform the characters we love into more his puppets, it feels wrong. Like, you don't really know who to root for because you don't want Hitsugaya to die. You don't want the other captains to die. But you can't really understand if we can save them. Like, are they dead? Like, I know they were transformed before death, but if they were so close to death, and like she was saying that their consciousness moved on, so it's easier to control them later, I was like, okay, if they're too far gone, then might as well just end them.
But from what we saw when
there's still stuff in there.
Kurotsuchi was trying his drugs on Hitsugaya, the more he went back in the past after killing him, the more he got conscious.
No, there's consciousness there, right? Like, you're thinking, you're reacting. And if he's reacting, to me, that means he's still in there. So then, for it to be the end, I'm like, no, I'm not satisfied with him just being switched from one master to the other. And I know Kurotsuchi would be fine leaving it at that, but we're talking about captains, we're talking about dear characters, like people that we love, and he might be capable, he might be strong enough and intelligent enough to find a way to bring them back, if it's possible at all. So, please, don't be too focused on progress, don't be too focused on your experiments, and for once, maybe listen to people. Maybe other people will force him to do something about this, because they won't accept a captain just using other captains as zombies. But, I'm complaining in a way about how difficult it is to watch this episode, but it is a genius strategy to make us feel stuff, because we're seeing a fight between two characters that we should root for, like Hitsugaya, that we love, and Kurotsuchi, that we don't love, but we support because he's a Shinigami, right? And it's all sorts of wrong, so it's impossible to be like, yeah! And it's impossible to be like, ah!
But that's what happened when the enemy is using our own guys against us.
They've been doing that a lot.
It's heartbreaking.
They've been doing that so much. Like, the Quincy's, their whole purpose, most of them, has been to make the Shinigamis pay, right? Like, not Ewok. Ewok has his own thing going on, but the others are like, oh, we hate Shinigami, so what's gonna hurt you most? And there was this thing too with Yamamoto, right? When he was facing Ewok, or the Ewok pretender, and they were saying stuff about how he had to face the corpses of his people, the corpses of his army. And Ewok, I don't know if he would have been affected by this at all, but the pretender was. And like Yamamoto was bringing back the echoes of everyone he killed and stuff.
Yeah.
That is fucked up. But that technique is being used against the Shinigamis as well, in an even more fucked up way, because they're still alive. You'd be the one ending them, and not just like the zombie stuff, but the Pepe guy with his manipulation through love technique. Those people are still alive. They just love him so much that they can't do nothing but defend him and fight for him. So if you want to defend yourself, like if it was a hopeless situation and you don't know what to do but fight back, you'd be the one ending your friends. And Byakuya being a captain, killing subordinates like that, like that's his job not to do that. That's his job to protect them.
It just feels so wrong. And by the way, do you think that he got not affected by the love power from Pepe because of the cloak, or because his love is dead from a long time ago?
No, I don't know. His love is very much present. I feel, at first I was like, he was not affected because of the cloak. I thought the cloak, that was supposed to protect him from the barriers when he was coming down, right? It was protecting him from the elements and everything. Like, if it was meant to protect, I thought that maybe that's what protected him from the first kiss. Then he got speared through with the rope, and I was like, well, the cloak is not gonna do shit now. But then he got interrupted by the zombies, so maybe we didn't get a chance to see. I do not think it's because he doesn't have love in his heart.
No, he does have it, but only for his wife, who died a long time ago.
You're assuming that
it's a joke.
Yeah, but still he has love inside of him. I don't know why the power didn't work on him, but maybe we'll find out. The guy is getting pummeled
But I mean,
right
it
now.
does remind me of a scene from the movie Gods of Egypt, when the goddess of love, Hathor, tried to control the main character, the human one, and she said that I can control any living being with my love, unless they're truly in love with somebody else.
Oh, so his love is so strong for his dead wife, and his brotherly love might be too strong for Rukia that it can't affect him.
Yeah, when it's true love, you can go against it. You can't control it.
That would be fucking cute. Just saying. I kind of like that. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. He loves his wife and he loves Rukia so much that you can't twist that love.
Yeah, no, you can't.
For Byakuya to be that's great.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, okay. Right now, I'm glad that we got the captains and Rangikyu and Hitsugaya on our side.
But there are zombies.
But there are still zombies, so please, can we do something about that? Kurotsuchi, please, like, redeem yourself to me. He's never been one of my favorite characters. He's never been a character that I enjoyed watching. Because he's creepy.
He's smart, he's strong, he's fabulous, he's glowing.
He is fabulous.
He's a creep.
He is fabulous. I'll say that. But he's too... Okay, I like a gray character. I was about to say he's too gray. I like a gray character. He's gray bordering on black, like, evil, like, intentions, you know?
Chaotic evil.
To be fair, what he did is pragmatic. These guys were fighting him. They were gonna kill him and the others. He did his job, and if there's no way to save them, at least now they're not fighting for the enemy, which I like. I'd rather that than them being used by the Quincy's.
Yeah.
But now, find a way to save them, because I cannot be fine with Hitsugaya, Rangikyu, and the others ending up like this.
Me neither.
And to be fair, like I said it before, that I have read the last chapter and stuff a long time ago, and some of the stuff I forgot, some of the stuff I remember. So some of the characters I know where they end up, but I actually don't remember about Hitsugaya, so I don't even know if he's in the last chapter at all, so I can't say for sure.
I don't know, and I'm scared.
I am a bit scared too, but we can find a way. Fuck that. He brought people back to life.
As zombies.
But with their personalities and everything. If he can do that, we can do this.
I don't want to see Hitsugaya brought back to life as a Frankenstein's monsters
I'm
with all
going
the
with-
staples and stuff.
I'm going with she assumed and he was still fighting for his life and there's still a part of him that's alive in there and that part we can keep alive because it's kind of like he's in stasis, right? Being a zombie, maybe he's in stasis and if we can help him and then take down the zombie status or the link that chains him to his master, he can be fine.
You think?
I have hope.
You think?
You don't write him off.
I'm not writing him off. I'm just scared.
We'll see. But it looks like we might be moving on to what happens in the palace next episode. So let's see what happens in the next episode, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week. So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.